It's a half hour past what his regular bedtime would be, and he doesn't show any signs of being tired. And that's going to piss the wife off.
It's 9 o'clock and you're supposed to be in bed. 8:30 is late for a baby as it is.
I would have assumed the mother coming home would enjoy being able to have her kids stay up a little bit.
I would like him to, but I don't want his schedule to be buggered up. And schedule? Schedule. What part of schedule is like so hard for you to grasp?
I just don't understand why Lindsay needs to make me feel like I'm babysitting my son. Like, I'm dad. Like, why can't I say that I want to change the schedule so he stays up until 9:30? It's just hard. I mean, men are supposed to take care of their families. And she makes me not want it. She makes me feel like I'm not good enough to take care of them. And I am.
And if that wasn't bad enough, wait till you hear this.
Lindsay and I went to a 30th birthday party for one of my friends. My best friend was there. They were caught trying to kiss each other and stuff.
Honey, you don't use...
You're buying somebody
Honey.
You're buying another man for Christmas.
Honey.
If Lindsay's openly flirting with people, it makes me feel like she doesn't love me. Honey, you're trying to make excuses for buying a guy that you like and have a crush on.
I don't...
Freaking bull, Lindsay. If I wasn't at that party, Lindsay, you would have been home with Rob. I don't think that you can be completely intimate with somebody if you don't completely trust them. And I don't completely trust my wife.
But Lindsay says he's a hot-headed hermit.
My husband, Brant, is a homebody.
So can we go out this afternoon? Want to go out with Monty and Pete?
Not really.
Doesn't want to leave the cave.
Why can't we stay in on a Sunday?
When I ask Brant to go out and do something with me, he usually says maybe, which is more of a no.
Can we go to my Christmas party this weekend? On Saturday?
Oh, maybe. Oh my God, you think that I like these people?
Well, then don't come. We'll have a better time without you. Sitting at home talking gaga goo goo to the baby all day kind of makes you want to pull out your hair, and talking to a dog or a cat all day, it's just not good.
When you come home from work, you just want to go out.
Because I'm home all the time.
Okay, that's not my fault, though.
But Lindsay does think he's at fault for his temper.
Sure.
Coming home is just put the stress level away up here. So you don't make rules with a dad.
Watch out, Weecher. Watch out. Brant's temper is explosive.
This was a family portrait, our first family portrait of Boyd, Brant, and I. And he probably threw it or something.
He gets rangy and flies off the handle and calls me names and stomps around the house.
Bull, Lindsay. It ain't working, but good God, I hate coming home to you more sometimes.
I feel like it's sad and it's scary, and Brant's temper says about our relationship is it's really not all that strong.
I had a fantastic day until about 5 minutes to 9. And then had to come home.
Coming up.
That's a real bombshell.
Put ET Canada on your to-view it list.
It's always been on my to-do list.
You're watching ET Canada.
We drop the hottest celeb news and juiciest stories.
We're just getting out there before it drops.
Okay, it's showtime.
It's magnificent.
The song going #1, the album coming out. It's been the best week ever.
I made a lot of friends.
Pimpin'.
Very pimpin'. I feel like Cinderella. It's been quite the journey already.
Check it out right here on ET Canada. ET Canada, tonight at 11 on Slice.
Clients ask, why does my hair look and feel so healthy now? How can I have this all the time? Oh, and not break my budget? Well, come on. Professional products make a difference. But this is the beautiful thing. There's Tresemme. Tresemme started in salons. Salon product, salon healthy, run your fingers through it hair. You look amazing. Professional, affordable.
Laura Morrison.
Thousands of audiobooks. There are other ways to see. CNIB.
If your hair color's stressing you out, spend 10 minutes a month with Natural Instincts and relax. It's the hair color that lets you shine all year without all the stress. Natural Instincts is antioxidant rich and ammonia free, so it won't stress out your hair. And coloring takes only 10 minutes a month, so it won't stress you out either. Natural Instincts gives you all the color without all the consequences. It's true, so sit back, relax, and let that gorgeous color shine through. Natural Instincts, it's all good, and it's only from Clairol.
It's not always so easy to know where peanuts are hiding. That's why Quaker Chewy Bars are made in a peanut-free facility, so you can always be sure. Quaker Chewy Bars, Quaker goodness, peanut-free.
TV's juiciest channel. This is Slice.
Yeah, we're newlywed and we're nearly dead.
Married only 14 months, Brant's tantrums are leaving Lindsay lonely, and Brant suspects she's looking elsewhere. Desperate to mend their mangled marriage, Lindsay and Brant have called upon newlywed expert Gary Direnfield to help heal the hurt.
Lindsay, Brant, how long have you guys been married?
A year and a little bit, a couple months.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of issues, isn't there? Yeah. Let's get right to them.
Okay. Lindsay makes me feel like a bad dad to our son Boyd. He had a bottle when we first woke up. He was cool. He had another bottle after he got up from his nap. And then we had lunch.
No breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That's what gets your brain going. That's what gives you energy.
I can't do this. I could have the worst day at work and come home and see Boyd smiling when I get home, and I forget about the day at work. So you tell him that Dad's feeding you solid food. Okay, here though, you gotta eat it. When Lindsay works, I have Boyd, and when she comes home, if I haven't followed to her strict schedule, I feel like a babysitter.
And schedule. Schedule. What part of schedule is like so hard for you to grasp?
I just don't understand why Lindsay needs to make me feel like I'm babysitting my son. Like I should be getting paid for looking after him. I get paid just because he's my boy. Sorry.
This is something that really hits on his heart.
I want to be an integral part of my son's life. I just want to be his dad.
So this takes on so much meaning for your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Lindsay and I went to a 30th birthday party for one of my friends. My best friend was there. They were caught trying to kiss each other. I don't like the way you guys smiled at each other last night and bumped into each other walking in the hallway. If I wasn't at that party, Lindsay, you would have been home with Rob and him. Here you are buying Christmas gifts for the guy.
And we agreed.
No, we didn't agree. Yeah, it makes me feel really good that my wife's buying other men presents. I don't think that you can be completely intimate with somebody if you don't completely trust them. And I don't completely trust my wife.
That's a real bombshell.
I told you I didn't mean to, and I'm very, 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 very sorry for that.
It didn't stop there, though.
Do you know how screwed up this sounds?
Yeah.
First of all, it sounds like you trust your best friend more than your wife.
I do.
Yet it makes me wonder why he is still your best friend.
I agree.
And who do you want to be your best friend?
My wife.
Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Broken trust is like a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're dealing with now is how it spreads. Will you be able to forgive your wife?
Over time.
My husband, Brant, is a homebody. I think you should take me to the trailer for New Year's Day. And we'll snowshoeing.
What?
Wanna go skating?
Not really. I get home at 6:30 and you make plans to go out for 7.
You make me feel like I have to pull teeth to ask my husband to go anywhere. You won't do anything with me without bitching about it. A year into my marriage, I didn't think I'd be this lonely.
You know, part of being married is you have to give to your partner. You have to give to the marriage. You have to move out of your single comfort zone.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, really? So what kind of a marriage would you expect if you don't do that?
Not a very good one.
Yeah.
I'll have a temper tantrum and I'll go without him because I don't want to go if he's going to be a miserable prick to be around.
Who cares? It doesn't matter what I think or what I feel.
Well, I got to be around you when you're miserable. So might as well stay home because you'll be happy there. We're going to sit at home and we're going to do nothing together. We're going
Wednesday night.
On a Thursday night, on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, on a Sunday night.
You think I'm inconsiderate about this? So are you. Making plans for somebody to go out.
I asked you. When Brant won't come out with us, it makes me sad. Like, sometimes I wonder if it's, like, I'm not as pretty as I was before I was pregnant.
So you've caused her to feel
unpretty. There is no shame when I walk side by side with you. Absolutely none.
Brant's temper is explosive.
You don't make the rules with a dad.
This was a family portrait, our first family portrait of Boyd, Brant, and I. It is just an empty frame with no glass because Brant probably threw it or something.
Broken closet door from Brant getting right ticked off at me one day.
when you big problems are going to take some pretty drastic solutions.
Absolutely.
Are you willing to do whatever it is I have for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Brant, you need to take responsibility for your anger.
Right.
For that, I'm sending you to a hypnotist.
Really?
Really?
Gary pulled out a pocket watch, said you're going to a hypnotist. How on earth is that going to change my anger problems?
I think Brant's going to have a hard time with his temper.
This is a very powerful device. It's my bubblegum machine of love.
Candy.
Written on every gum is an activity for the two of you.
Cool.
You're finally going to have some couple time.
Cool.
Really?
We spin the gumball machine and we get a gumball out that has a date on it for us to do.
A back massage for her.
It's like choosing your own adventure.
Now, for our next challenge, I'm getting a little help from a special friend. Come on.
Okay.
Lindsay, you had made Brant feel like a second-class dad. Now it's time to make him feel like number one. And Lindsay, here's a camera. You're gonna keep this filled with happy memories of dad and son.
So Brant doesn't feel like a bad dad. Second challenge was for me to take pictures of Brant and the baby interacting and change the picture daily.
And Brant, every time you look at that, you're gonna feel like a number one dad.
Pictures of me and Boyd in the number one daddy frame. Kind of makes me feel good.
Guys, you've both done some bad things in this marriage. Mm-hmm. And you have to redeem yourselves.
Right.
Yeah?
I agree.
You've both said you'll do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That includes walking on broken glass.
Okay.
Get over there, guys. You're gonna walk across together.
You wanted us to walk on glass. Yeah, no, that's not my idea of fun.
Let's go, guys.
You know it's glass, though, eh?
Gary wanted us to put our past behind us and walk across together as a couple to have a fresh start. Come on.
I'm coming.
You're okay.
It was nice that she kind of helped push me to get across it.
I hope I can earn Brant's trust again. You're okay. You're all right. Oh, my.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's fake glass. But you didn't know that. Still took a leap of faith to make things better.
And not knowing that it's fake. When my wife is willing to walk on glass, for me, it's kind of nice.
High five, old man.
My challenge was To go see a hypnotist?
If we clear the anger, how is this going to benefit you?
I'll be a much better husband and
be a
better
father
for my son and to be a better person for everybody that's around me.
Mm-hmm. Close your eyes.
Okay.
And you can put your head back. Okay. And just imagine that. Just close your eyes and just imagine that anger. And let your whole body become very relaxed. Let your whole body reprogram this anger to love. What is the major emotion that you have inside of you right now?
Love.
Love.
As skeptical as I was about the whole situation, it's been the most rewarding challenge for me.
And open your eyes, come back to this room. Feels good, doesn't it? You know? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It felt like almost being born again, I could say. Gary gave us a gumball machine to rectify us not doing stuff. Our gumball machine right there. Every piece of gum has something on it that we have to do. I took it upon myself to try and surprise her with a little bubble bath. Okay, Mama Homerson.
Let's can.
You want to come with me?
Oh, that's nice. That's really pretty, honey.
Gary called it the gumball machine of love.
Think of it as whole grain bread in disguise. Dempster's Smart Bread. Enter the Back to Smart contest. You could win iPod Nanos Daily and iMacs Weekly. Collect PIN codes from specially marked smart products and enter at smartman.ca.
Closed captioning on Slice is brought to you in part by the Heart and Stroke Foundation's Health Check program, helping you make healthy eating choices. And now you can find it at some of your favorite restaurants.
Yeah, we're newlywed and we're nearly dead.
Lindsay, Brant, really good to be back with you.
Good to have you back.
Nice to see you again, Gary.
Yeah.
How did the challenges go?
Okay.
I think challenges went good.
Happier environment here.
Nice.
That was good.
What did you learn going to the hypnotist?
The hypnotist was interesting. It wasn't what I expected. I think before I'm ready to explode, just take a couple seconds just to, you know what, Brant, chill out. It isn't worth it.
You just need to interrupt that behavior a little bit. You realize what you're doing, you gain your composure, and then carry on appropriately.
Right.
I want to ask you something else. The supposed best friend forever. Has that person been dropped? Where are we with that?
I have to stop seeing, it's just kind of like losing your best friend.
Flip side is, you get to gain your wife.
Yeah, and that's like having a best friend.
So, Lindsay, your challenge was to take some pictures of Brant and Boyd. How did that go?
I think my challenge was pretty successful and fairly easy. I'm just going to show you some pictures I took of the baby and Brant playing together, just to show that Brant is a good dad, which he is a good dad. The baby was losing his mind with giggles, and Brant's got a great big smile on his face, if you can see it right there.
She took lots of pictures, but not only did she do that, she allowed some leeway for me to be a dad.
My favorite is the gumball machine of love. How did that work for you two?
I never realized how easy it was to make her feel good. One of the challenges out of the gumball machine was to have a romantic dinner together.
And Drew Stanley.
And what does that do in terms of your closeness to Brant?
Oh, it helps. Him doing those little things and making time for us, it helps.
So you guys have what I call a great start.
Gary chose skating first because he said that he thinks we're still on thin ice.
It's still thin, it's not broken through.
Good line, Stan. Rock on. Skating is a lot like marriage. It all looks graceful and perfect.
Until you hit a bump and down you both go.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
Yeah. I'll keep you for a little while.
Thanks.